Remember when I told you one time that you could take any Lovebites song and have a roundtable discussion about it? Remember that? Hi there. I woke up this morning to a pleasant surprise. Uh, the comment section had some great information in it about the song that we ran last night. And so I wanted to talk about it for a minute. And the reason that I'm being a little unprepared here is I just did a 25-minute video of what I'm about to talk to you about, and my software didn't properly record it. So I'm going to try again, and we'll see how this goes. If you'll remember last night, I said this in the video. This really changed directions a lot. And I kept feeling like I was playing catch up with the song. I'm not saying I don't like the song. I'm just saying it hit me completely different than most of the music usually does. So, yeah, whatever you know about this song, let me know, please. I think there must be a story behind it. Okay, so you did, in fact, give me the lowdown on this song. And I would like to read a few of these comments to you that I'm going to use your handles. And if in the future you don't want me to do that, just let me know. But otherwise, I want to give credit where it's due. So the first one that caught my eye was from Jay Franco, who said this was the sequel to Apocalypse. And Jay Franco gave me a link to Apocalypse. Thank you very much. That made that easy. Then we got a good recording. And then Obud said this, and Above the Black Sea were love letters from Miyako to Sergei Rachmaninoff. Now, I knew that name, and I know that name for a couple of reasons. Sergei Rachmaninoff was the son of Russian Jewish immigrants who immigrated to Germany, and he became a world-renowned composer, and his music is based on melody being the strength of any song. He believed that melody, if you didn't have a great melody, then you didn't have a great song. So much of his music is romanticist type music, and it's written around the melody. So it becomes very popular in later years to use his music as an influence when writing popular romantic music or any other kind of music for that matter. And so I went to research him, and I'll play this for you in a minute. First, let's go back here to let me say to you that Patrick in the comments told me that this was the third song in the trilogy, and it was about the bombing of Hiroshima. He talked about the verses, and I think what he meant was sections of the verse start out with darkness, and then they flip over to hope. And then he made the comment that going forward, Midori shreds the heck out of the guitar. And there's a reason for that. And the darkness versus hope theme is actually the overarching song, and I'll show you that in a minute. And remember, everything that I talk about here, this is me, my personal opinion, based on years of performing, watching other songwriters, writing a few songs myself, being in the studio, working stuff out, blah, blah, blah. But remember, all that I tell you is also cut with my childhood, my psychotic childhood. And so, take it with a grain of salt. This is just my take. All right, it's my take on it. It's not by no means what they were thinking or why they did what they did. World Peace gave us the lyrics, which was a big clue to me what was happening in the song, obviously, but also in maybe the formation of the melody. And then Hiawatha said that that somehow they had captured the devastation of this event and yet found something uplifting and unifying to bring us together and to show triumph in this song. And that's very true, Hiawatha. It's a very good point because it is the point of the song. And it's not immediately apparent, so good catch. I'm going to show you now Rachmaninoff's piece, and all I'm going to do is open the piece. It is Symphony Number 2. It's the third movement in that symphony, and I think you'll recognize, and if you don't, we will in a minute. I think you'll recognize the overarching melody here. So here we go. The climb of those horns at the end there, that was beautiful, the way they just went dissonant and then pulled it all back together. So that's the melody. Okay, so let's listen to it one more time real quick. Okay, so I think you probably have heard this more than you know, and now you'll probably hear it everywhere. But it's used often in songs today, and it was used the first time that I'm aware of was Eric Carmen used it. He used it in a song called "All by Myself," and if you hear the radio version of that song, it's like 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but the album version is over 7 minutes long, and all through the middle of it's classical piano work that he's done, and it's a beautiful piece. So now what I want to do is go ahead and go to this song, and we're going to take a look at how this makes sense. I told you that it wasn't making sense to me. I was always playing catch up. Now it makes perfect sense, especially since it's the culmination of a trilogy. So here we go. And I apologize for this being broken up a little bit. I nailed it for the 25 minutes earlier, but to lose that recording was disconcerting. So let's bear with me while we get moving here. Under the Red Sky. Look at it. Here we go. Here we go. right, you hear what Midori's doing. What more Midori is doing is she's chaos in this. She's reflecting the chaos of the event. Okay, that's why she's so aggressive in her guitar playing here. It's not normal for Midori, I don't think. Usually I described her, I think, a few nights ago as being like flowing water, like a brook meandering through the forest when she plays. But instead, this is extremely aggressive. It's on point, and it has a sharp spear tip to it. And this is the first time that we hear the Rachmaninoff melody in the chorus here. And now, after being chaos, Midori flips it over to Miyako, and she's going to do the romantic, unifying theme or culmination of the song in the first lead solo. So you've got chaos and you've got the romanticized, uplifting. And when I say romanticized, I'm not talking about love. I'm talking about the type of feeling. It's an uplifting feeling, okay? And so romanticized music is the type that lifts you up, like a fairy tale does, or a happy ending. It's the same idea. So it's a classification of classical music. So she's playing this romanticized on one side, which is the culmination of the event in the song, and Midori keeps pushing chaos at her, and in the middle is Asami. She's the fulcrum, bringing the two sides together ultimately in the song. So here we go. Right here, and she's using that bottleneck slide to tremendously great effect. I thought last night when I heard this, I thought this is all the demons of hell being loosed on the earth. That's the sound she's going for, I think. It's like the sky split open and they fell to the earth, and this torrent of destruction leveled the place, right? So she's going for that pure evil, monstrous event type thing that goes beyond our ability to comprehend it. It can't be comprehended. It's the breaking of physics. And I think that's what she's trying to do here, is to give you that feeling that this is what's coming, and that wave that, Asami wrote in the lyrics where she said, you can hear the thundering wave. That's that pressure wave coming. You can hear it coming from a distance, where that blinding light happened right where the sky split. I mean, it's an awesome depiction of the nuclear blast over Hiroshima. So here we go. This is another one of those big changes I was talking about that kept throwing me. It was like we're right in the middle of this wonderful depiction of this monstrous event underneath all the thunder coming through the ground. You can that don just happening in the background. Miho just hammering out the thunder, and Midori sitting up there just growling with all the demons. And then all of a sudden, bang! We're back into this romanticized. Uplifting song, and I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? So that's what happened to me last night, and that's because it has to be an equal force against what's coming. Now both guitars dual because chaos has been overcome by this unifying force. As long as there's you and as long as there's me, we can move beyond this. No matter how mind-blowing the event was, we can go forward. right, so now you have the perfect triumphant ending to what must have been a complex trilogy. And all of this is my personal opinion, and I've only heard the third song. So until I hear the first two, um, I'm going to reserve the right to alter maybe a few of my ideas there. But right now, I think that's what we're looking at. And that's what makes, there's so many things here, and I said so much more in the first one, but I think you'll get the point here if this one goes through. And but I think this is what allows them to write a more complex song. First of all, they've got the classical training. Asami's voice, would be it'd be a home in an opera. So she can tell a story. She can, with her voice. So at the end, that triumphant voice, overarching all of that romanticized Rachmaninoff theme, her voice is going over the top of all of that and creating this, we will go forward no matter what has befallen us, because we've got you and we've got me, and together we can do this, right? So when you think about that, think about the level of collective psychology of the culture of the Japanese post this event. Two events. And if you want something to compare it to, though you can't, there's nothing compares to that kind of thing. But the closest for us in America would be 9/11, because it created cognitive dissonance. Nobody had ever seen anything like that before. People didn't do that, right? Well, nobody had ever seen a nuclear weapon before. Something that literally actually splits the sky and creates a blinding light like a million suns. So this was the kind of event that altered the psyche of the Japanese people in a very profound ways. And it probably reaches through their every thread in the tapestry of their culture. So this is a way of expressing that, another way of expressing that. They've done it in so many different ways. Even right down to Godzilla, right? So now we'll go ahead and listen to this first one, and we're going to do that without me running my face anymore. So this is the Apocalypse, and the link was given to me. So hopefully, I got the right one. And this is the Tokyo Dome City Hall 2021 from the Heavy Metal Never Dies concert, I'm guessing. And so here we go. If you want to live in salvation, I will give you everything every time for your life. Perfect. Apocalypse. You know, we talk about Miyako's aggressive, or I talk about it, her aggressive guitar work, but Midori, when she wants to get, when she wants to get dirty on that neck, she knows exactly how to do it. Don't you think? I think so. So I'm counting on you, World Peace, to throw me these lyrics. We'll wait to do the second song until we have a chance to comment on it. I want to apologize again for the disjointedness of this explanation. I was so thrown by the fact that the recording came out all messed up, choppy, that yeah, it it threw my, let's just say it threw my mojo off. So, but I hope you got what I was trying to say there. And again, that's my opinion anyway, so it's not that important. It's just, I felt like there was so much there. This morning when I read these comments, it was just like this huge, and immediately I was digging through the internet looking for any information on this trilogy, and it's woefully short. I mean, somebody could do a really nice piece on this trilogy. I think it's a significant trilogy, and I think it's relevant today. So, Rainers and Hiawatha and yeah, bring it to me. Bring me these comments that I dearly need and sorely need. Oh, Bud, Patrick, Frank, Jay Franco, just bring me these comments and let's take this apart. I want to take this apart. So thanks for putting up with this. I hope you enjoyed the song. If you want me to remake it where it's just the song, I'll do that too. Because I know that, you know, it'd be nice maybe to be able to watch the song without all that explanation. But thank you very much for dropping in. Can't wait to see your comments. And I'm out of here. I got to go make some supper. I got to figure out what that's going to be. Okay. Bye now.